there, witches, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Amy, I am a witch, and I talk about witchcraft and spirituality, and sometimes my familiar Lilith pops herself into my videos. I'm saying that now because she's already scooching her little face onto my lap, so if you guys hear weird noises or see me like fiddling over here off of screen, you'll know why. Today I want to provide some ways that you can soothe yourself during this chaos. One of the beautiful things about it though, and again, not at all trying to make light of the immense amount of tragedy, I think one of the beautiful things about all of this is that we are all in it together. Humans globally are experiencing this phenomenon, and if you're watching this sometime in the future, consider this a time capsule, because right now we still don't know what is going to happen. That is something that we're getting the opportunity to prove, is to show some love to everyone. Yes, puppies are included. Okay, so today I have 4 tips to help you soothe yourself through this chaos. However, if you stay till the end, I will give you an extra 5th tip. I am going to go sort of in the order of importance / the order of ease, with the tips that are going to be the most practical and the ones that I have found to be the most impacting personally are going to be the ones at the end of the video. Oh, YouTube. I apologize, but it's really important for the algorithm. It allows my videos to reach more people. Without further ado. So I'm doing this because I think we could all use some calm. The anxiety and the panic in the air is palpable AF. Everybody can feel it. Chances are really high that you're not just feeling your own stress. Spring has sprung, and we are going through a renewing process. And this is not about denying the anxiety. It's not about denying the stress. It's not about trying to shove your feelings down and pretend you're just feeling positive. That's not helpful to anyone, and I don't want you to do that. This is about helping yourself heal through the chaos and the anxiety. And I also threw in a couple of little goodies for those of you who are also concerned about the virus itself.
Do not use any of the advice in this video as a substitute for medical treatment or a substitute for social distancing or for using your better judgment. These are only tips that I am offering in excess of the things that you are already doing to help yourself and your family and the rest of the world stay safe and healthy.
I'm not a medical professional. So anxiety and stress really affect the central nervous system. It can create all kinds of really uncomfortable things in your body. Your central nervous system is really important to keep that functioning and calm and soothed, so that when there's an excess of stimuli, you can process it. So that's the purpose of this video. I have found these practices to be useful to me in a holistic fashion in all the parts of my life, especially during this crisis. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to create a mantra. I pieced one together that you may use and that I think would be really helpful for you. Mantras are really useful for calming your central nervous system, for calming your body, your mind, and your heart. And they can be done at any point, and they don't even have to be out loud. And you can repeat it to yourself anytime that you start to feel like you just can't cope. So the mantra that I put together is: I am at peace, I release anxiety, I accept change and choose to view it positively. I am at peace, I release anxiety, I accept change and choose to view it positively. You can use the whole thing. You can use just part of it, whatever resonates with you. Or you can create your own mantra, something that relates to your situation and will help you to funnel like those nasty energies out and into the world, away. If you already have a mantra, now is a great time to make sure that you are using it. Also, if you have a helpful mantra that you would like to share with us, will you please put it in the comments down below? This is a way that we can really support each other. I really do want us to help each other and lift each other up and to learn from each other. I want to learn from you too. I want to take this opportunity to make a shout out to one of my patrons, Amethyst Moon. She has climbed to the 3rd tier. All of my patrons' support is astonishing to me, and
it's really
So she started at the 1st tier and is now a 3rd tier supporter, and she needs some friends in a 3rd tier, so it really means a lot to me. So thank you so much, Amethyst Moon. If you want to suggest videos or topics for me to cover on this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. My second tip for y'all is a pocket rock, a pocket crystal, or really just like a crystal that you could keep near you. It could be by your bed, or it could be on your desk. But pocket crystals are really, really useful for a lot of different things. So I want to suggest them that are specifically to help with things like stress, anxiety, the central nervous system, etc. So the first one is a amethyst. Now, an amethyst is especially useful if you are going to sleep. So to help you wind down, calm down, and keep from taking your stress and anxiety into your sleep with you, so that you can wake up feeling more refreshed, you can actually get some better sleep. So I'm mentioning the amethyst first because you actually really just want that near your bed. And if you pair it with lavender oil, if you take like a nice soothing bath with like 4 drops of lavender oil in it, or you take a little bit of lavender oil and put it on your temples if you're not sensitive, or if you have one that's topical. You can, if you are sensitive to essential oils, contact on your skin, something that I do because I have sensitive skin is I will mix like a drop with or a few drops with a carrier oil, like olive oil or something lighter like that, so that the efficacy of the oil is still there, but it's not going to like burn your skin on contact. I would look up what your ratio of carrier oil to essential oil should be. Also, obviously, if you have like respiratory sensitivities and can't like handle like the smell or like to breathe it, the essential oil is not necessary. Pairing the amethyst with the lavender oil is good. I also like to put a little bit of lavender on my yoga mat. The second crystal that I would suggest would be a yellow tiger's eye. The yellow tiger's eye is associated with your solar plexus chakra. It really helps clear up any energetic blockages that you might have building up in your body and your chakras, and that will help you process things like stress and anxiety better, because you won't have those like blockages keeping it all from like filtering through. Your chakras and your body and your aura are like an energetic filtration.
I can't talk, so why do I do this?
An energetic filtration system. Hematite is a great one for stress and anxiety or any large amount of negativity, because it absorbs negativity. So you can actually keep this one in your pocket if you do have to leave the house, or just to walk around, just keep it on you, and it will help with filtering your own emotions and sensitivities, but also the others around you, so that your senses are just not so heightened and so raw and on edge. And it can be really helpful for like nullifying negative energy and absorbing fear. And the last one is smoky quartz. I actually mentioned this in my last video. I keep a smoky quartz. They also act as a nullifying agent for negativity, but they filter the negativity and spit it back out as positivity. So this is really helpful in situations like this, because it can help absorb anything that could be coming at you from the air or from the people that you are maybe in the house with. Having a smoky quartz can help keep that overwhelming just kind of nastiness that's in the air from like affecting you overwhelmingly. I mean, you'll obviously still know it's there, you'll feel it. The purpose of these exercises is not to like shut down and keep yourself from feeling. So smoky quartz, it's personally one of my very favorites. And any time that I'm feeling like there's negativity affecting my life, I will put a smoky quartz in my space. It's great, it's very useful. Highly recommend. All right, so the third thing that I want to suggest is to clear your chakras and your energy field, and also recharge it. So what I have been doing is lying flat on the ground to meditate in a shavasana. I will lay flat, connecting to the earth and the ley lines, and allow those ley lines to fill up my chakras. If you haven't seen my energy meditation video yet, it's so old, but it explains what I'm talking about in more depth. So if you want a more in-depth explanation of my energy meditation, then check that video out. So this is more like healing. If you're sitting crisscross applesauce and you connect your root chakra to the ley lines, and then you focus on connecting all of your following chakras and then your whole body, the meditation, a big part of that is the focus on your chakras. If you're laying flat and you connect yourself to the ley lines all at once, that energy can help to clear your whole body, your whole energy field. It doesn't take as long in my experience, and you can do it in a couple of minutes, 5 or 10 if you don't have a lot of time. That energy is so clean. It is so clear and cleansing. It is also the very beginning of spring. So that renewal that the earth is experiencing, she will share with you as a gift. Just be sure to say thank you when you're done regenerating. Remember to disconnect all of your chakras from the ley lines before you get up and walk away. My fourth tip is actually specifically for soothing your respiratory system.
Do not use any of the advice in this video as a substitute for medical treatment, or a substitute for social distancing, or for using your better judgment. These are only tips that I am in excess of the things that you are already doing to help yourself and your family and the rest of the world stay safe and healthy. I'm not a medical professional.
Because COVID-19 is a disease that affects a person's respiratory system, I thought that including a healing practice for your respiratory system made a lot of sense. And this particular healing has the added benefit of being really useful for your central nervous system and also your stress and anxiety centers. So it actually works out really well. So this is an energy healing technique that specifically targets health of your respiratory system. So there are 3 hand positions that we're going to go through. Before you start this, you do want to be sure to clear your energy. Make sure that you are in a calm place, that you can sit or stand carefully and comfortably. I'm going to show you the hand positions for yourself, not for other people. But if you want to share this information, obviously feel free. So you want to connect your energy to the earth's energy, or to whatever you usually connect to before you start doing any sort of energy work. Make sure that your hand chakras are live wires and ready to go. You want to focus on healing energy specifically. You're channeling healing energy through your hands and into your body. So you're using yourself as a conduit to gather the healing energy and then deposit it into the parts of your body that need the healing. Start with your throat. So I want you to breathe in through your nose if you can for 3 seconds. And then exhale either through your nose or through your mouth for 3 seconds. And take a pause at the top and the bottom. I would suggest that you do that once for your throat, and then once in your heart position, which is right here. Hold. hold. Okay? Now you're gonna put your hands in basically the same spot on your shoulders, like on your back, on your shoulder blades right here. So instead of this, you've got this happening back here. And then breathe. So you want to do your throat, your heart, and your back, your upper back. And that is the respiratory system, stress and anxiety centers, healing. Repeat that as many times as you want to. I'd suggest a minimum of 3 to 5 for each hand position. Be sure to disconnect yourself from whatever you're borrowing energy from at the end of your healing meditation. Give thanks where needed. I hope that this really helps. Okay, so now for the bonus tip. I don't know how y'all feel about yoga, but I am a better person when I do yoga regularly. I'm not saying that you should start necessarily having a daily yoga practice, but if you can, buddy, it will change your life. A simple and easy way to access yoga practices that you can do at home, even as somebody who has never done yoga before or who is not flexible, or if you've got any trepidation about yoga at all, I want you to just put that aside and have an open mind and be willing to try it, or don't, whichever. But I highly suggest the channel Yoga with Adrienne. She has a playlist that I will put in the description down below. It'll definitely be in the description down below if all else fails. She's curated a playlist specifically for the situation that we are in right now. I believe it is called Yoga for Uncertain Times, and it is an incredible playlist filled with both longer and shorter practices specifically meant to help you stay calm, stay healthy, and stay focused on being your best self during this time. I am in love with it, especially right now when going outside and being active and being around people is something that we're not experiencing like we would normally be. If you're struggling at all with your muscles being tight or tense, or not getting stretched the way that they want to, if you're feeling stressed or anxious, it has just been really, really helpful for me, and so I wanted to tell y'all about it. That's why I didn't include it in the caption, because it really is a bonus tip and it isn't something that I'm teaching you. Also fantastic because it's free. Yoga on YouTube is free and you can do them at home. I mean, that is like everything we need right now, right? I know this video has been a long one. The last couple have been. If you're still here, thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you again, Amethyst Moon, for supporting me. If you guys want to connect with me on a more personal level, and if you want to be able to request video topics at high priority, consider supporting me on Patreon. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Have a blessed and beautiful day.